She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you gonna take a closer look?
Okay.
She's planning to.
Got a minute?
Try and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. Okay, I want to have the cam off for just a little bit because I got some cereal to eat. So, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck. As well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
A sneak attack most likely.
Well,
The culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind.
but
Her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much.
huh?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside and lifted Angie's body up by his shoulder.
Is this... What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs? Angie's hair, right?
But
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
okay.
Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. Don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Do you want to die?
Sorry.
Got a minute?
It's nice that we're doing this investigation with Maki. I'm starting to like her a little bit more now. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
Hey,
Is this rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I knew one could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
that's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too.
By the way,
Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? Yeah, I agree. I like how our character is developing so far.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right, if they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon.
I knew it.
Hey,
Okay.
Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Dashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely.
This is stupid.
Katana stabbed into Kai's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Got a minute?
Ah!
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because...
Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
Okay.
Okay.
You can probably assume this is the murder weapon, from judging from the blood stain on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
But...
But why would they go through the effort of using this as a murder weapon?
That's true.
could it be...
Perhaps because Kyo's lab is on the same floor, they just grabbed something close by?
Well...
Or maybe they need a long weapon like this.
Huh?
Long weapon?
Okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any weapons of this length.
Huh?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched the mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine because they're a hassle to carry anyway. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know all this?
Okay.
Must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later.
Hey.
Okay.
By the way,
Why was it stabbed into a wax effigy? Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps he had no intention of hiding it, didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are way better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
what are you talking about?
Then what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
okay.
The ultimate anthropologist lab? Let's do that. This busty brainy beauty has this all figured out.
Huh?
You mean, you know who the culprit is?
what was that?
The culprit? Fuck that.
Hey,
Shuichi, do we really have the time to be listening to her?
wait! What?
Okay.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll have to tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know,
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax cells are, right?
well then,
These are diversions.
Could it be...
listen up!
The culprit used these wax cells to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
Should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job? Sherlock Holmes. I like it.
I knew it.
You're a waste of time.
What was that?
The hell is her problem? She's on the rag or something? So Angie made these wax cells, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil is in the details, you know? Let's just see how detailed these really are. Miu tried to look up the wax figure's skirt.
Hey!
I just wanted to see if this doll is wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now? If you like wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Miu is a waste of time. Could Tenko be the culprit?
Huh?
Is It's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
Actually.
Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh yeah.
That's right, Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab.
Oh.
Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock her door if she heard a student council voice member.
That's true.
Student council member's voice. That certainly pointed to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
No.
As only student council members would have been let in here, so Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly most suspicious.
Why?
Why?
Right.
Ew.
You really think that everyone would go along with that rule?
But
It's a two-is rule, and she said she punished us if we not follow his rules.
But
The student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do whatever they wanted.
but
Student council would never break own rules.
right.
Should have been asleep in their own rooms to set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and got brought here?
Going to.
If so,
idiot.
Gonta could have saved her if only Gonta saw Gonta was sleeping.
Hey.
When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
okay.
I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open.
Hey.
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. The monk comes to pick the key.
Then.
Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from the outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased.
Huh?
So the front door was locked from inside the room?
No.
I'm just taking possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Is that it? Oh, back door.
Is this?
This door has a sliding lock and it's still locked.
That's true.
Because no one has used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked this door when she came in and has been locked ever since.
Hey.
There's some kind of golden shiny on this half of the sliding lock. Golden shiny? Could it be?
Is that all right?
So what?
I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts. And softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
Just as suspected, the lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock or unlock it, this could be an important clue. Our lab's back door has been added. Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door there came in as a cylinder lock. The rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
Is this?
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right?
You're right.
Just like in the first game. No. First game. Locked room mystery. But only if you rule out Kokishi's lockpicking, right? You could have picked a cylinder lock in the front door to go in and out of the lab. So you could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly.
That's right.
He also appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
What else? Oh.
Is this?
But it's right. I must have misspelled the. Maybe just killed maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time with us.
So what?
Not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene.
Like I'd know.
You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy is useless. Alright, I think we're done here.
Got a minute?
You're right.
That's true. By the way.
It occurred to me, why am I acting like your partner?
Sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine, just don't get used to it. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. Alright. What happened to the dog? Oh, they took it.
Okay.
That's true.
No.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my life too. Hello.
Oh?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance?
Anyway,
Huh?
yeah.
That white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
So that means,
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
So let's see. Kokichi took a look around and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Well, this is it.
yeah.
Let's see, what does it say about the caged child seance?
Yeah.
Use drawings the same magic circle as the one in this picture. In order to perform the caged child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium and a dark place with no light.
If I remember correctly.
First, try the magic circle passed down from the caged dog village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, or like a turtle. And rest are forward on a stone on the ground. Afterwards, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage. Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations.
Yeah.
The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the caged child song. As the song asks, "Is the caged child?" then say the name of the spirit. Spirit medium will reply in the voice of its own spirit, and that's all it says. Huh. That sounds complicated.
But
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kiyu has been wanting to conduct a seance for a while.
right?
But
If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
Well, you know. See?
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
huh?
I don't understand.
Whether you believe it or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens.
Okay.
All right.
So we're really going? Alright. So, the middle room.
Hello. Oh.
However, only 5, including spiritual medium, may join.
Oh man.
Me?
I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up!
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice.
You see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you? Do not mock me!
Oh man.
Just don't get mad at us and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude!
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop wanting to keep it. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. What did I do?
So then.
So now, Shushi has joined us. First, some warnings.
Do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the... It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed and stepped upon.
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
Terrifying.
but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Kid Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I've copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else already has it memorized. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
You have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh.
You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody.
Okay. Well then.
Let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
So then.
For that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. And I'll do it. Can't think of anyone but me that NG spirit should go in.
No.
Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah? That's right!
You want to talk to Angie, alright? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way, you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live facing forward. Facing life forward. Ride with me and everyone else.
Please!
Tenko.
By the way...
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like you cry while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your anger after something can really cheer you up.
Yes!
So then.
Yes!
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps. It's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility.
So then.
Starting now, the rest of us will go to work. There are many things left to be done.
Let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I should leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. Walk carefully as to not disturb the magic circle.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, there will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
Is Tenko gonna be like dead once the seance is
After
over
the
or something?
seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner, then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo led us all in the caged child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? just one. Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at last, at long last.
We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is it the caged child Angie Yonaga? Yeah, what was that sound? Evane calling. Now the medium answers.
say,
Is it caged child Angie Yonaga?
say.
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga?
What's the matter?
Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But
Hmm.
something's weird. Why won't she answer?
Um,
Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh? Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Oh, she's dead. I freaking knew it. What's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see, yes.
I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic scroll must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit medium must stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were carefully to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
And she's dead.
Oh? Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Yumiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and...
Dango!
Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... I freaking knew it, dude. I call that. She was gonna die after the seance. Or in the middle of it, rather. Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophonia's green puke was predicting this tragedy.
ah!
Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting
For
this.
now.
The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What?
Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How'd this happen?
Tenko? Ganta's so sorry. Ganta no could protect you.
Got a minute?
Fushi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting a seance. What happened?
Well,
I
that's...
don't know. What's happening? And I'm on another Monokuma file.
What on earth?
I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
huh? If so...
What happens in the event there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mentioned it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Yeah?
Not that!
Never expected something like this to happen.
Oh,
Father!
No way!
Yeah?
So you from Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own.
Ah!
That's right!
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before.
Daddy!
Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal.
Father! Yeah.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Here I am! Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs! With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation!
Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked!
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
That sounds mildly disturbing.
No. To tell you the truth.
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. My secret is to just leave whenever you get permission or not.
Yeah?
Oh, just a part-time ride got to cover me while I was gone.
Hey!
What?
Huh? Yeah? I'll answer that.
It's first come, first serve.
Hey!
The black canoe who killed the first Becca to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the black canoe who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
Now then, go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. That's very interesting.
Father!
So only her killer is the blackened.
Daddy!
So we're only gonna figure out who killed Angie. Right? Yeah, because as soon as Kyo mentioned to Himiko, watch out, there are cracks in the floor, I instantly knew something was gonna happen. You don't just say something like that for no reason.
How nice!
That's why it's so amazing. Please give me some more depth. No, say that. Come on.
So long, farewell!
Oh. So are we gonna investigate how she died?
Listen closely.
If both murderers have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But if we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
Well, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
how exciting!
Piece of shit!
Shuichi!
Huh?
Yeah, Tenko was killed too. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
You know,
So this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
Okay.
All right.
Let's check the Monokuma file first. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. and she died by a stab wound to the neck. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Hold on a second. Stab wound to the back of the neck. So Did whoever killed her move the plank she was on and it forced her to be on her backside? Stab wound on her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse.
Jeez.
God, not again.
Hey!
What? Curse?
Oh, Maki.
Kaito, calm down. No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Ouch. A dull sound reverberating through the room.
Are you okay? My bad.
I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
correct.
Should we haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our lives are at risk.
This is...
And to think earlier, I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
So, what's the room below this? Okay.
Well,
Got it. No.
Ah!
Huh?
Listen up!
Show me your new power, Kibo. Oh, because it did maintenance.
His eyes lit up. I, Mew Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Oh, man.
You should have made him like a transformer or something.
it's okay.
Okay.
Kibo's flashing light. That's a truth bullet. Why?
Oh, dear.
Well,
Yes.
what?
Ridiculous.
I'm right already.
But
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. This wound is fatal. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
nope.
Death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay,
With the wound this deep, this victim is too shocked to do anything except die.
that's obvious.
Of course, quick tests are my specialty.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. The katana, obviously, right? Whoever took the katana stabbed her.
why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
if I remember correctly,
It wasn't like this before, it must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
but
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily, and someone has loosened it on purpose.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit in.
Hey. Is this...
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
I imagine so. The spider must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then...
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that'll explain this blood stain, right?
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. Huh.
If I remember correctly.
What? I'm kidding. Is this...
If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
Okay.
There's no blood on it, right? Kyo was the one who removed it.
Is this...
Oh, there's a blood stain.
But
No hole in the fabric.
Okay.
You're stabbed while underneath the cloth.
oh man.
This investigation is over and shut. Oh god. Now then, Kung Fu Killer is obviously...
No.
Huh?
The seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Could it be?
Do you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibility, shit for brains.
That cannot be. I knew it. But of course. Ah, yes.
This is stupid.
I see, yes.
Is that so?
At the time, in order to bring the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle. Sora touched the marker stone. And Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. Yep.
Yes. Ah!
What do you mean?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles.
No.
Then,
Well, that's... I see, yes. How? Perhaps.
what's the point?
I'd have to have done it from the floor below, right?
Leave it to me.
Why? How can this be? Hey!
Wait,
What?
like I thought.
Stop it.
What?
Because
Probably won't bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I guess.
well,
The floorboards aren't nailed down, they're just lying on top of cross pieces. That's what Gunta told me. That's probably the reason they're a little unstable. They've only been laid on top, that's why they're unstable.
Well,
The boards are fairly thick and sturdy, I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
is this?
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right?
okay.
What else? Is that it? Oh, back here. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this?
Oh, it looks like there's space under here, too. I can see something below it. It looks like something dropped down here.
Huh?
Hey,
You're right.
by the way,
That's true.
okay.
Okay.
So, let's see. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Explored the floor. Oh, so someone must have went down
Okay.
here.
Well,
It'd look pretty stupid if you found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Flesh blood, this is definitely Tenko's.
Ah,
Part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
that's true.
Near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width too.
that's true.
Then,
The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. Dried blood. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
hey,
Ah,
You're right, there's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard.
what do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood splatter here when she got killed?
that's true. Okay.
Cause it's Angie's. Dried blood under the floor. Loose board. Oh, hello. What's that?
Hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall.
that's true.
No.
Nope.
Well,
They used a light to move around under the floor. Is that possible? Oh, bloody sickle.
okay.
The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is the murder weapon.
Is this...
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
Good.
well...
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well,
That's right.
but
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the couple attack Tenko in the cage?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. You were able to stab it into a 6-inch blade.
Hey,
that's true.
Perhaps it was a Tenko. Yeah, after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle on the floor in the dark. Or they could have been on the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible.
Is that all right?
After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
by the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
Huh?
because...
Angie and Tenko have different killers than the black one we need to vote for is.
You're right.
For the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie.
Then...
Okay. But
It's a lie!
What? Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror?
huh?
What are you doing?
Oh?
I'm sorry, I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
What were you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. And suddenly, I stepped through the floor pad. Stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard?
So mean.
After this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
got a minute?
We're going to lose consciousness. Do it after you tell us everything.
Ah.
Guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through.
Huh?
Confidence, dreams. That's what the killing game is all, killing game fans. Hold your head high. Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the killing game. The killing game just... Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
Oh.
It's because of you guys didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
See?
I wanted to research the sounds again, so I brought this document with me.
Man.
Huh. Alright,
That's true.
class trial we go.
Do you want to die?
Oh dear.
Oh.
Don't worry.
What? Are you okay?
Ah.
I don't know.
You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
booyah!
Unacceptable.
Rest in peace.
Atua, please lend us your power.
Well, you know. I also. Indeed.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that for? Atua and Ghost don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Huh?
That's right.
All right already.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Huh?
Here we go. The elevator just stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. Light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Is it?
Uh-oh.
Let's say they look depressed. They'll make Mona damn sad.
Now then,
Let's hurry up and get this started.
extreme!
Third class trial was about to begin. Kenji Yonaga, the ultimate artist, created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to prevent the killing game. Then Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. He hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. Two different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And we'll fight for it.